Do. Alrighty, alrighty. There we go. What's up, everybody? Let me pull up the chat here. Pop out chat. All right. Bear with me, guys. I'm just setting things up here still. Uh, let's see. Alrighty. Move this over here. Yep. Sorry, guys. I got the sound figured out now. How we doing tonight, guys? Put my glasses on. I'm trying not to squint so much. We got Lotus 420 and RC Adventures so far. How we guys doing tonight? I decided we're going to pull the FT Baja out and we're going to do some PM on it. Do some preventative maintenance, guys. PM it. Oh. Oh, get the big girl out. Oh, get the big girl. Hybrid, what's up, my man? How we doing? How we doing? The Baja gang, that's right. So, really big Baja gang tonight. Let's see if we can get her all situated. Get my top-down view figured out. Oh, the big old Baja. That's a beast. She is a beast, guys. Like I said in the description, that's a Taylor 46 GT, and it's in a Baja FT. Gets to be a little bit of a tongue twister sometimes. You know what I'm saying when you're FT, GT, BT, QRST. Yeah, man. Got the Armagram. Got the little mini, the baby Typhoon. Look at this little baby Typhoon. Yep. I got to do a video on that before I put my brushless conversion in it. I want to do some stock testing. Stock testing. That's right, man. You love my chrome pipe? Yeah, that was I went with the chrome pipe back when I was gonna put this engine in my hybrid build, and then I decided to scrap that and sell it, and then put the engine in this. And now I almost wish I didn't chrome it, but it still looks good chrome. It's not I'm not worried about it. It's a basher now. It was always going to be bashed, but it would have been a little bit more protected in that 30-degree north body, which I still have, by the way. It's over there on the shelf collecting dust. That's for, wrong shoulder. I got this other hybrid up here that I just have to finish putting together. I have all the pieces for it. I just need an engine for it. So, you know what I'm saying, guys? You run out of money quick when you're sponsored by your day job, as Hybrid says. Sponsored by your day job, Matt, guys. Run out of money quick. That's for damn sure, guys. It doesn't go very far. Darn tootin'. Darn tootin', rootin' and tootin'. So, just going to grab some more tools here, guys. I'm never prepared for these live streams. I just kind of zing it and wing it. The rest of my drivers are over here on this bench. Yes, sir. Probably don't even have the ones I need yet. But we're going to grab what I got. Guys. Take these rear wheels off before we get real into it. Really into it. The SRE 71, I traded Wade. I traded that back to Wade. So Wade has that SRE 71. So hold on a minute. Oh, I got to stand up to break this wheel nut free. So this is going on, I don't know, 2 years ago. I traded Wade hold on. Why is this so tight? Why is this so tight? Oh, I'm going to bust my knuckles. Ow, I did bust my knuckles. So anyways, like I was saying, I traded Wade the SRE 71 and my XLT 450 for his hybrid, which I have, and a Scopod kit, which he is building me. It's been kind of like a filler project for him, I guess. But I can wait. Oh man, this is on there. These roving wheels were never meant to take this much power. I've never had these off since I started running it, but these are the roving wheels with the metal centers. So that's why I chose these. Well, it's probably just got a bunch of sand and crap in there from running at Brian's. Running with the wallet vacuum. Come on, come off. Oh, we might have to pull another trick. Put that back on and give her a tap. What do we got here? We got Benjamin Martinez. We got Chris, RC 1/5 scale, RC Garage. Yep, that's exactly what it was, guys. It was had all that sand packed in there from Brian's house. Go check out RC Wallet Vacuum. You'll see who I'm talking about. Let's see. Benjamin Martinez, what's up, man? RC Ohio, how we doing, Todd? Yeah, they live, guy. They live, man. Look at them. Unscathed. Here, I'll get the top-down view. Keep forgetting I have this camera. Whoa. Hold on. Hold on. Let me hook you up with the light. They lived. There it is. There's a view we're looking for. I like this little light. It's a snap-on trouble light. It has a flashlight like this and like this. But I bought one from Harbor Freight for $14.99, and I like it even more. Vance, what's up, man? Thunderstorms, tornado warning. That don't sound good. That don't sound good at all, man. Sickening light. Sickening, as Hybrid would say. So guys, I'll tell you what we're doing here. We're going to take some of these rear end parts off, and I need to readjust my limiting straps because with the setup I'm running here, if I don't have these limited to where the suspension's pretty much level across the rear, it binds up. And I don't know if it's because I'm using Rovin hubs and the rest of the parts are all high end. I don't know, but that's what we're doing, and that's the way I'm running it. And I'm having no problems with this. If I have to limit the suspension to level, then I have to limit it to level. It is what it is, guys. You know, just make these things work. That's all you got to do. Doing good, man. Doing good, Benjamin. Doing some 3D printing. Mini crossbow. There you go. Do you ever make that trebuchet? Let's see. What did Xavier say? Stadium lights. There you go. He's got that, what is it, like some kind of caterpillar light or something you got? Cat light? Look at me. I got Donald Trump hands playing the accordion. All right, so first thing I want to do is I'm going to take this whole wheelie bar and bumper off, and I'll show you guys why. So this all comes off from the bottom and the top. All right, go for the top down. I'll raise this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right. Raise it up. Come on. It's a little bit easier when the fifth scale is not on it. All right. Move you in the frame. All right. So like I said, we're going to take this rear bumper off and wheelie bar. And I want to put this on my drill press and drill straight down through these holes here. I'm going to chalk it up, or clamp it up, not chalk it up, and then drill straight down, because when I put the cage on, it doesn't sit in there right, and I have to zip tie it to the shock tower here, and I kind of want to make it so I don't have to do that anymore. So we're just going to drill straight down and down through these holes and make room for the pins for the cage to sit in there. If I notice, everybody who runs these cages with this wheelie bar, it's always a plastic bumper, and I think that's why. Alrighty. Yeah. But Vance, next week's looking up, man. At least from what I saw. I think next week's going to be all right. At least it's going to be warmer. Thanks, Woogie. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for stopping by tonight. Oh, the bottom of this is all caked with debris. It's all caked in there with debris, guys. Yes, I do know I pronounced debris wrong. Clean it out. Magnetic light. Look at that, guys. See? More than a hat rack. More than a hat rack. Clean all this out of there. Alrighty. Get in there with some heat, because I know I Loctited them. Hey, what's up, Robert London? That's stainless? Oh boy. I guess I'll figure out if I did it, you know, did it right. I'll start with a small drill bit and center it and stuff. If it gets too hairy canary, then I'll abort the mission. If I trust anybody's opinion, it's yours though, because you do all that cool machining stuff on your channel. All right. Yep, those weren't very tight anymore anyways. I don't know why I was heating them. All right. So this wheelie bar, it tightens into your rear transmission holes, bolt holes, and into your rear shock tower brace. Oh, gotta get up. Thanks, Todd. I appreciate that. Yeah, Woogie, just break down and get it, man. I saved up for quite a bit to get what I have with these fifth scales. You know what it's honestly, it all boils down to what you wanna. For me, at least, it's where my extreme ADHD is going to take me next to what I want to save for. And then I go from there. But I'm sure everybody who's in this hobby has a different method to their madness. But that's mine, for example. I got tools everywhere. I got more crap than a 3S dog going on over here. I'm our 8mm. 8mm. Get out the metric. Get out the metric. Let's see. 8. Can I get in there? All right, there we go. We got that in there. Kind of a funky wrench to get in there. Broke it free without stripping it out. All right. Now I can use the electric driver. Oh, let's see. Catch up on this chat. Hey, man. I hear that, Woogie. Congratulations, man, on the new house. Well, hopefully it's congratulations and it's not something. It's not something you acquired, you know, by an unfortunate circumstance. You never know. Running an IRC rear chassis on this, guys. Yep. Oh, that's going to be a pain in the butt to get back on. It's all sprung from being beat on. I'll hit that with some heat so I don't strip it out. Get that from shining in my eyes anymore. All right. Hey, man. Sorry to hear. Lots of shiny bits, yep. Don't strip. Don't strip. Oh. Yep, I talk to myself when I wrench, even when I'm not on camera, guys. Sometimes you just have to, especially with the fifth scales. And I can't even record myself working on a 1-to-1. Woo-wee! Those words are definitely not PG. Shouldn't be too hot. I didn't put too much heat on those. But surprisingly, with all the different parts and pieces I bought for this, it all went together and came apart very smooth. So here we go. There's your rear wheelie bar section if you guys use a bonehead wheelie bar. So these holes here are where the cage goes in. I think I can just go very slow with a couple different mill heads, a couple different burrs, and just go ever so slow. Work my way up, increasing in size. Yay, Chef got notified. I am running an IRC diff with Kraken gears and 1 million weight fluid. When I make these builds, I said this in a lot of videos, but when I do these builds, I like to think of a weak link. It's kind of a term that we use in the industry I work in, weak link. So I always find a spot for a, a controlled break, and I feel like a diff will keep you from. It just moves the brake to a centralized location, but it also will give. It's got give. Those lockers they tear everything up, man. Chef, I don't know where. I wish I knew where your sticker was. Yes, sir. Champagne dreams with a beer budget. I hear you, Willie or Wally. Sorry, that was my mistake. Todd, I don't know why the notifications aren't working. What's up, Ben? How we doing? How are we doing, Ben? That's good. You re-rang the bell and you got notified. I'm glad to hear. Yeah, you almost have to run the diff, Woogie. I know a lot of guys like the locker, and I'm sure it's fine, but for my driving style, that's I prefer the diff. Even though I've never ran a locker before, so I don't even know if I like it or not. But if it's not broke, I'm not going to fix it. All right, so I'm going to take these limit straps off now because I want to get in to. All right, take these off. I think these stretched on me too. These nylon straps. I might need two hands for this. All right. Then I'm going to drop these uh, shocks. Move these. Right. just to get him out of my way. Put a knee into it like that. Not going to lose the ball end. Take that out. Set this aside. These are non-directional, but I am going to kind of keep them left and right side separated so that I put them on the same side, because in my eyes, they're kind of a married pair now. That makes sense, guys. It probably doesn't, but they're worn into each other, the parts. Just how my brain thinks as I drop my wrench. All right. Just how my brain thinks, guys. Try not to scratch my pipe up more than it already is. All right. Married pairs, guys. Married pairs. All right. Let me see what's going on here. Nope, I don't want to do that. Oh. All right. Just click here. All right. Sorry, my cursor was off my screen and I couldn't find it. Get this guy off. Let me rephrase that. Let me take this shock off. Alrighty. So what I want to do is I want to get into here tonight. Get into this diff case and see how everything looks in there after a season of running. All right. 4 inches of rain. I think we're getting that too, Ben. Half-inch a day or something, they said. I don't know. I don't believe the weathermen anymore. They all tell fibs. They all tell fibs. Use a 1 millimeter drill. 1 mil in my DR10. I use 1 mil in my first Traxxas drag eliminator. I have 1 million in that, and then I also have one that an old Traxxas diff that I packed with JB Weld, my poor man's locker. But that's just a backup. Oh no, that's in that one, in the Corvette body up there. That's where I got that locker set up for. Forgot my Traxxas, my original Traxxas Eliminator build is running a Proline transmission and diff. So you're kind of married to the Proline parts. I think one of the Armas has an e-brake. A couple of the Armas have e-brakes. The Infraction and the Fire Team. All right. Thanks, Todd. Foot of snow. Foot of snow, man. Come on, come on. Nobody wants to hear that. It's too late in the year for that. Or too, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Not the right time of the year for that. I'm going to get a foot of snow. I wanted it December, get it out of the way, have it melted by the beginning of January. Oh, I don't even know if these are Taylor or Kraken clipless hinge pins. I couldn't tell you guys. But they're in here. That's what I know. I know that they're in here. But like I said, I don't know if they're Taylor or Kraken. Or if I even know what I'm talking about. I don't know, guys. But what I do know is I'm wrenching on this Baja FT. I do know that. What I don't know is where my 8mm end wrench is. That's what I don't know. All right. Around here somewhere. What I do need to do is separate my. I got one. I need to separate my regular mechanics tools from my RC mechanics tools because I don't like that they're all intermatched now. Not that I have a extravagant tool set, but I don't like that half the time I can't find what I need when I'm working on my truck or my van. Tornadoes! Oh boy. I don't like hearing about tornadoes. It's crazy because I was down in Oklahoma and I was in Gracemont, Oklahoma the first week of May last year, and I went hog hunting. Literally, I went hog hunting. That's not a euphemism for anything. And I couldn't. It was a real shock to me. Not a rear shock. A real shock to me when I saw the storm shelters, like the built-in underground storm shelters for the tornadoes. I never knew. Well, I kind of knew it was a thing, but like it was surreal to me to actually see it in person because I didn't grow up around that. I it's not something I ever would have given thought to because it's, you know, that makes sense. Or am I talking out of my lack of information again? Just my commentary for the night. But that's something that, like I said, it's something that I'm not accustomed to. I guess. Guess if you live in that area of the country, you're pretty much accustomed to having a tornado season, just like we're accustomed to having a blizzard season. Curtis Baker, what's up, man? How we doing? Oh, Tornado Alley. Yep. So this should come right out. Yep. Just walk this out. Trying to be minimally invasive here, guys. Oh, but I might have just got this piece jammed up on this hinge pin. Give this another couple taps. Or I can just pull them hinge pins out. But I was trying to keep all that stuff together. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There we go. Pull it out and put it back in. You too good for your home? Probably bent, to tell you the truth. It's Roven quality. China's finest junk. That's what I was trying to avoid, but I guess at this point, what the hell, right? Let the axles fall right out of it. It's all right. I had to clean them anyways. These are IRC drive axles, and I got them running floating pins. So I feel like that's going to help keep the brakes away. He's running floating pins. All right. Catch up on the chat here, guys. Never been in a tornado, but I've been in a major hurricane in the late 70s as a child. That's scary, man. You know, tell you the truth. Let's see. At the time, my mother had a 2006 Pontiac Torrent, so it would have to have been between 2006 and 2010, somewhere in there. We had a tornado around here, and she was driving, and nobody knew about it, and it ended up touching down a couple hundred yards from where she was driving, and she was going under a viaduct, and all of a sudden, poof, all the windows blew out of her car, and she was like blindsided because it was raining real bad. She was just thought it was a thunder and rainstorm, but it was a tornado that nobody really knew about until after the fact, and it ended up taking where the water authority was, all blew out all the windows on all the vehicles that were parked, and her bumper, the paint on her car was trash because it had so much force it drove all the glass into her car, into the paint and stuff. It was crazy. Absolutely insane. Just stuff that, we're not accustomed to. I hope she feels better, Curtis Baker. That's unfortunate. I don't like to hear anybody ill. Any man, woman, child, spouse. I don't like to hear that. Hmm. 1 second, guys. I got to answer a text from my wife. She is at work. All right. Continuing on. So this is still pretty much free spinning, guys. So I know I'm freewheeling in here. The 1 million's still pretty tight. The diff still feels good. But I want to crack into this so that I want to grease this running gear. That's my main goal. Damn, man, I hate to get stuck at sea. I went on a cruise in the beginning of 2020. It was like the last cruise that Disney did before the world shut down. And that boat was rocking from side to side. Like, I remember sitting down at the one bar, and the boat rocked, and all the dishes came off the buffet and onto the floor, and every single dish broke. And the bartenders were all scrambling to get the top shelf liquor back into the back, locked up, because they didn't want to lose it. That was incredible. Rough seas, man. That's scary because it's like, what do you do? There's nothing. You're kind of at the mercy of the ocean at that point, but probably nowhere near what you experienced, man. At least with a commercial vessel like that I was on, you got a little bit of a fighting chance. In a 14-foot boat, you're kind of up the creek without a paddle, for lack of a better term. The machining on this Taylor stuff, guys, is just incredible. I kind of want to get this out of the way. I'm glad I took this off. Ah, come on. That way I don't burn the lower arm. I'm trying to get this off. I can clean the rest of this stuff up later. Yeah, I'm better on land than on sea, but I do I do ice fish, which to some may be risky. I know a lot of people who say they won't venture out on the ice, but you kind of know what you're looking for if it's something you do regularly. Not this year, though. I didn't get out on the ice at all. There wasn't much. There was maybe 2 or 3 days of decent ice, but even then, when I was younger, 100% I would have went out on that ice and risked my life for a fish. But now that I'm older and I have kids, no way. No way am I going to orphan my children for a fish. All right, let's crack this open. If I remember correctly, I don't remember what grease I have in this, so I don't remember correctly. Whatever it is, it's going to be dark and worn out. It should pop right out. I don't know why it's not. The screws are out of the bottom. Come on. I might have to just loosen up the front 2 screws. Slide that back so I can get to it. Get my driver back under there. Loosen these up a bit. Just enough to make it. Give it some play. But I will Loctite them and retorque them later. I hope everybody enjoyed their Monday. Today's Dingus Day for my fellow Polish people out there. Happy Dingus Day. How I'm spending my Dingus Day. Playing with toys. Playing with toy trucks. Yeah, man, Lake Erie hasn't frozen quite some time. The harbor freezes. The small boat harbor will freeze. But the rest of the lake, not so much. I don't think there was any ice in the open water this year. Why for something that's supposed to be a quick change transmission, this is a pain in the ass to get out. I don't want to go scratching up this nice billet. I might just have to take it all out. Just might have to take it all out. Show you guys what I'm doing over here. Oh, that isn't a top-down view, is it? Yeah, top-down. All right. I can't tell you the last time Lake Erie froze solid. Probably winter 2014 into winter 2015. Like the last bad winter I can remember around here. All right, now this thing's playing tricks on me. I don't think this back part's keyed into the frame or chassis. I don't want to bend that IRC chassis either. Where's Big John when you need him? Tell me what to do. I think I got to take this whole damn thing out. Just loosen up this screw a little bit. Just a little bit. Take some pressure off that top plate. Maybe. Normally, I'm one to take this all apart to do this type of stuff, but everything else is so nice and smooth, I don't want to take it apart. We didn't have any negative temps either, man. Just extreme cold. Got down to the 20s and teens a couple times, but that was about it. I think I could just work this cover out, but I don't want to. It's hung up at the bottom for some reason. I don't think that this is keyed into the chassis. At least the bottom part I didn't think it was. Because what's the point of having a quick change 3-piece chassis if it's keyed into the chassis? When they're open and it's just no snow. I can't justify registering and insuring another vehicle when there's no snow to use it. So that's how that's working for me. What's not working for me is getting this transmission plate off the back. Just keep prying at it, KGM. It'll come off. Something will give. Keep prying at it. Why? It should come straight out. Why is the bottom stuck? Keep asking yourself. Maybe it'll come out. JR's, what's up, man? If you loosen the diff screws, you can wiggle it out. It is loose. Everything's loose, man. Transmission screws are completely out. Everything's completely loose. Loosen these top plate screws, but oh yeah, just break your driver. Junk. Oh, that was close to hitting my TV. I break these DDM ball ends all the time. All the time. Then they get stuck in the screw head, and then I gotta jiggle them out with a magnet. All the time I do this. Aggravates the crap out of me. But so that happens when you work on fit scales. I used to have one of the magnets that they give to cows. Like if they think a cow is in a area where it's ingesting metal. Looks like a pill. I don't know what I did with it though. It was like a really strong magnet and it was perfect for retrieving these broken driver heads. Don't know what I did with it though. Don't know. I don't know. Leo, what's up, my man? How we doing? You all ready for racing season, Leo? I'm not. I didn't touch any of my drag stuff this year. This winter. I didn't touch a damn thing. Oh, come on. It's out. Oh, it's crowning. Come on. Oh, I got it. Yep, there it is. Little guy is on the magnet. That happens every now and again. No worries. I got plenty of those. For a while there, every time DDM had them on deal of the day, I was buying them. Let's get that one loose with a key. And then I'll take that other 3mm ball end I have, work it out. That's all. Easy peasy, guys. Can't let it ruin my entire night. That's for sure. Ha! Oh, I got plenty of those. That was my last 3mm ball end. Unless I got one in my pit bag stored away. But I do have plenty of 3mm. I just wanted to get some pressure off of that to see if I can get this diff case apart. It's still aggravating me. Why? This is all like free. There's no pressure on this at all. I'm confused. Take the pipe off. Yeah, I know, Marv. Just I got it all sealed up nice. I don't want to take it apart. Yeah, dang. I'm just trying to get this dip cover off. It won't come out. No, this three-piece transmission does not sit in the recessed area, does it? Oh, it does. That's right. Oh, man. Why do I do this to myself? You do have to take that whole thing off. And then here's me talking out of my lack of information again. Yeah, that's all right. Sometimes you're the bug, sometimes you're the windshield. Today, I'm the windshield. Tomorrow, I might be the bug. Never know. All right. All right, all right. Don't have that. How was everybody's Easter? I hope everybody had a fantastic Easter with their family. If you guys celebrate, we had a good time over here myself. Kids enjoy Easter. It's actually one of my favorite holidays just because of what season it is. It really does. It's like it gives you hope because the weather starts out so crappy, and then usually by Easter it's nice. This year, this year was an exception. Trying my damnedest not to take this pipe off. I don't want to take my pipe off. Marv, I just got your message, buddy. All right. All right. I'm taking this off. Oh, Marv's telling me to stop. Hands in the air, buddy. I'm done. Uh, he's texting me right now. Uh, I'm getting wrenching tips. They're all out. They're all out, buddy. All the transmission bolts are out. Shake what? Shake the transmission. It's. Let me see if I can. All right. It's keyed into the bottom here on the. It's on this IRC chassis. It's super thick. I don't know. I gotta pick it up, maybe. That's what I'm doing now. I'm taking the top plate off, Marv. So what I'm getting at now is taking this top plate off. It's got to come up. I don't want to mar up the aluminum too bad. I know. I know I got to take the exhaust off, buddy. But it's all sealed up nice. I should be able to get this up enough now to where I can get it. See, I was trying to avoid taking as much off as possible. I just got to get this transmission up enough. I didn't want to have to take the lay shaft and everything out either, but I probably will. But you understand my frustration, though, because this should just lift. It's a quick release, quick change transmission housing. This should just pull straight out, but it's not. So I'm getting a little aggravated, but it's all good, man. He said, Marv texts me and says, "Stop what you're doing and talk to me." I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that a lot. So I'm just trying to take this top plate up just a little bit. Yes, it would be much easier if I took this exhaust off. 100%. Now it came off. Just took a little bit of persuasion, guys. A little bit more than I wanted to do. So, you guys can see in there. Hold on, I gotta. Bring this up. It's sufficiently greased. I'll turn it towards the camera. All this to service a diff. That's right. Bajas are strong, but they're a pain to get after. My grease is in there. Oh, uh-oh. What did I do? Here we go. I just want to get in there and re-grease it. We got grease in there, guys. There was grease in there. We're going to put more in. I'm going to clean this stuff out. Still pretty tacky, but grease tends to dry out a little bit. All right. Sorry, guys. I think we're back on track now. But here, this is the IRC diff. It's got 1 million in it. The bearings look good. I want to check my torque on my ring gear. Ring gear's tight. So when I grease this up, I went kind of light on the grease, Marv. That's why it looks light. And the rest of the chat too. It's I could put more on this time. Just gonna take some of these Cow RC wipes that I got and just wipe some of this excess out. It's off the bottom. Get some off the top. I don't want to get too much of this soap though inside. Finally got it out though, guys. Finally got it out. I wish there was an easier way. There probably is. But we'll get it all back in nice and good like. That's why I like doing it on stream. Because I get people who are nice enough to help me. Like Mark took his time to message me and say, "Hey man, take a step back a minute. Let's reassess the situation. Maybe you're doing something wrong." So I appreciate that when people do that for me. Because there's a time where some people just sit back and laugh, and then you got good people like Marv over here, and everybody else. I'm not just calling him out. I'm everybody else here that takes the time out of their day to watch and help. You know what I'm saying, guys? It's nice. I don't have very much fast eddy grease left. I'll put a decent amount of this in there, and then work it around. Get some more grease in there, guys. Get it on there. Sorry if I'm in the way. My big old noggin's in the way, guys. Sorry. And then I do like the fast eddy grease. The Taylor grease is a little bit thinner. The stuff you get from Detroit Performance, the Taylor Performance grease, but it's just as sticky. To me, it seems a little bit thinner. little bit more lubricity to it. But for the sake of what I'm doing now, Team Fast Eddie's in here now. It's going back in here, and then the next time I service the diff, it'll probably be the end of next year or at the end of this coming season, and maybe we'll change it out for Taylor grease. Nice bright red grease. Yeah, man, this stand, it's a rigid stand. These rigid stands are good, man. These rigid stands are good. Pop this bad boy back in there. Roll it over. Clean up my mess. Pop this plate back on and then tighten everything up. This thing wasn't too bad, but this was the main thing I wanted to tackle, was getting this diff greased, because I don't want to have to buy a new one of these IRC diffs, because they are not cheap. In all honesty, none of this Taylor stuff is cheap. Snap that back down, and I will take the little screws that go in the back of the diff, throw some more Loctite on them, and torque them back down. Yep. That is not the right size. There we go. Is that a 3 or a 4? That's a 3. I need a 4. Here's my 4. All right. Talking to myself, guys. Just talking to myself. Oh no. Well, out of my Taylor approved Loctite. I am. Look at that. Oh no. There's some in there, guys. Just had to shake it out. Just had to shake her out. Get them in there. Get them in there. Get my rag. That's cool. You guys are racing already? Noise. Noise. That's what I like to hear. Make sure Pete gets the live stream going. I want to see it. All right. All right. Tighten that up. And now get this. Here we go. All right. There it is. It's in, guys. get a new wipe. So you guys all excited for the summertime? Who's excited for summer? I am. I want it to be warm. It's been cold for way too long, guys. Way too long has it been cold around here. Yep. I wanted to run some nitro tomorrow. It's gonna rain. Not cool. Not cool at all. We got this eclipse happening next week, Monday. It's got the whole area shut down. Come on, man. For an eclipse? Path of totality. Whatever that means. Total eclipse. Oh. Come on. Ah! Get this in there. Get the other screw in the bottom. Yep, now we just reassemble it. Tore it down a lot farther than I wanted to, but it's what needed to be done. KGM torque specs. Beep, 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 beep. These ones out while I'm down here. The other ones get torqued down with the wheelie bar. All right. So now this top plate's got to find its home again. Oh man. Brake. Fix the brake discs. Oh, gotta get on the other side for that. Mm-hmm. Just a little technical stuff right here. Just a couple technical things. Technical, technical, technical. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yep, the tolerances on this stuff are nice, but sometimes they get too tight. Kind of why I was trying to avoid taking this top plate off, because I knew it was a pain. I put it all on. Just because the tolerances are so tight. All right. I'm gonna have to get the brakes in there after the fact. Lauren, what's up? How we doing, man? Lauren, he was the first winner of the first ever KGM 5512 t-shirt giveaway. All right, take that out. Put that in after the fact. One thing at a time with this top plate. I did have to just tap this in like this on these lineup pins. Right screw there. So get some goo on it. That's the word I was looking for. Some Loctite. Just give her a couple taps, couple taparoos. Hill climbs at Brian's. That's right, guys. Hill climbs at Brian's. Then I'm just going to kind of put this in there. Give a couple taps. Should be all she wrote. Should be seated enough to get the rest of the parts in there. Get my brakes all situated again. But brakes, RCR brakes, 100% needed on these. Because stock Baja brakes are terrible. There's one upgrade you guys do to your Baja. RCR brakes. You don't need to spend the money on those hydraulic kits. Unless you want hydraulic front brakes. RCR brakes are just fine. This thing stops on a dime with these. This is a heavy girl to be stopping on a dime. Yes, she's a heavy girl. All right. All right. So I should be able to cinch them down with these screws. Slowly, slowly, slowly. What's up, Big John? How we doing? Just up here doing a little bit of maintenance. Little maintenance tonight. We got a little technical, but nothing I can't handle. KGM got technical tonight. That bearing, I gotta seat that into that bearing. There it is. She's in. She is in. A little bit more. All right. Get this worked in there. There's the right way, the wrong way, and the KGM way. See how this is looking in there? Yeah, that looks all fine. That'll all find its way once I get this all back in and torqued up a little bit. Now, where did I put that shorty driver? There it is, shorty driver. We got the gang all here tonight, guys. Big John, Curtis, Leo, Hybrid Mike, Chris, Todd, Marv, Vance. They're all here tonight. Everybody else I probably forgot. It's not on purpose. Hang it up a little bit on that brake. Pull up on this cam a little bit. A lot of drag now. Oh, I know why. All right, get this torque down. Get these two. Torque it down, guys. Torque it down. Alrighty. So, now we're all bound up. I did something wrong, guys. It's probably because I didn't take everything apart. Son of a gun. Well, it didn't work out for me. I was trying to save time, and it didn't work out that way. Now I probably got a bigger mess on my hands. Well, not a bigger mess. I just got to tear stuff down because I know exactly what happened. The mesh brace, and everything needs to be readjusted because I was trying to service one thing at a time instead of just taking everything apart like I should have. Taking the exhaust off like Marv told me to. This was free spinning before, and now it's, oh, these brakes are all hung up. Oh, I know what it is. It's a brake cam. There it is. That brake cam was all, we're freed up now. When I put that brake cam back into the bearing, I drove it down too far. Nice and free now. Nice and free now. Why is that doing that now? I don't like that. Oh well. I'll figure it out, guys. I always do. I always do. Marv doesn't like I'm too much tapping. I got no finesse, man. Get it in there. Tap away. But, all right, guys. In true KGM fashion, I'm going to end this semi-abruptly. I've been trying to keep these at a certain time so that it's easy for people to rewatch them if they ever want to rewatch them. That makes sense, but it's a good stopping point for tonight. I got everything back in that I wanted to get in, and we'll continue this another night, or I'll do it off camera, and I'll explain if I find anything else. But there's really nothing wrong with this. It's just PM wanted to check out the diff and go from there, guys. But I appreciate all the help that you guys gave me tonight. I appreciate everybody watching. Um, it's always nice to know that I'm entertaining enough for people to check me out. But thanks, guys. I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'm done for the night. Good night, guys. Have a great